Hey, what up guys? It's Kathy and I'm back with a process video. This is a stash busting process video for paper issues. We're given a couple of challenges. One was to dig into our stash and use up something that maybe we've been hoarding or we forgot we had or, something like that. Bonus points if we scrapbooked about our New Year's Eve celebration, and more bonus points if we scrapped a picture about ourselves. So I'm kind of doing both. It's a picture of me and my hubby. I hate using. I don't tend to use the word hubby very much. Okay, so me and my husband, and it was on New Year's Eve that we took this. I am pretty much disheveled at this point because I worked the day, like a whole day shift on New Year's Eve. So I got home at like 5:30 and scrambled to get the kids ready to go to this little family-friendly event that we were going to, but we could only stay there for a little while. And then we went and chilled with some family. And yeah, so that's when I took this picture. And of course, so I'm just exhausted and had been drinking a little, so I was extra tired because that's what happens when you drink when you're older. You just get tired. um, but yeah, so I decided to use up some Maggie Holmes. Not everything I'm going to use is Maggie Holmes, but a lot of it is going to be. Um, Mostly because I have a lot of her products. I've loved like every collection she's put out, though I really wasn't able to buy a lot of her early stuff. So I don't really have a lot of her early stuff except for some papers. But I have a lot of the Shine collection and a bit of the Bloom collection. It was harder to get. And the Gather collection, some of it too. Though I'm mostly, well, that background, that plus sign background, I found that really hard to get, but that is a Maggie Holmes from Shine, and it's like one of my favorite backgrounds that I have seen. And I think I only have one piece of it. I wish I had two because I primarily bought it because it's nice when you see like a feminine collection, but there's maybe something that's actually masculine that you can use. So, for instance, to me, this was a masculine type background. And then I don't end up using it for a masculine layout. I end up using it for this kind of layout, which, I feel gives me full range to be feminine on it because I'm in the picture. um, and why not? So I backed it with, I didn't, I immediately regretted that decision of cutting into that frame paper because it was the only one I had. And I had an idea to do a whole frame. And then, no, I just totally cut into it. So now I don't have that anymore. But this was kind of late at night. And I would think maybe I was just a little tired, a little loopy. But I backed my picture with some more Maggie Holmes, I think, Shine. But then an older My Mind's Eye paper, and then just some acetate I had kicking around. It's got like gold writing on it. Um, I just wanted something that was another layer, but it wasn't full on like color or anything like that. So I'm going to decide to stick with, primarily pinks and yellows and black and colors like that. And I'm going to mess around with some of this stuff, and I'm going to really mess around with it. And I left a lot of me fiddling around in this video. So if you're not a fan of watching someone hum and haw, you may want to skip ahead a little because I really do. Like I can't figure out what I want to do. I want to put stuff like haphazardly. I want it to just kind of look like I tossed it effortlessly on the page, and look, it just looks so cute right there and it's perfect. And I'm terrible at doing stuff like that. I am too much of a perfectionist to just, you know, toss it and hope it looks good. I have to like have it all perfect and then not perfect, and it's got to be tilted just the right way. And my other frustration for working on this layout was I had run out of tape runner and I was not going to be able to get to the store to get new tape runner, but I wanted to make this layout. So I'm using up whatever double-sided tape I have available, and I run out of some of that too, obviously. I've run out a lot of supplies. I have since bought more tape runner. Yay. But I was really kind of angry that I was having to use all this double-sided tape to tape stuff down because I just missed the ease of doing it with the tape runner. So I put the acetate behind the picture frame too. I thought that was really cute, and I could have just, I was going to just leave it like that without something being behind it, and then I end up backing it with that striped paper, just kind of added to it and just made it look really cool. So I'm going to bring in a lot of gold in this layout, and I've used that, I had 2 pieces of the journaling card paper because I like the journaling cards so much. So I have that yellow one in a different layout about my husband and I, or like an event involving my husband and I. So, and I'm going to use it again in this one because I just love it. And I love what it says and everything. And then I find that frame, I'm like, oh, I can bring in more frames and more gold and glitter, and I'm just gonna go kind of crazy, and all I can think of right now is, see, okay, I cut out a lot there. So just so you know, I only cut it out so you guys didn't have to watch me mess around with it, but honestly, like, I just want you guys to know I am keeping it real by letting you know that that was not effortless. That took a long time. And I still end up changing it because I take that Hello Lovely off. The only reason I put it on there was to have a different shape other than squares and rectangles, and I still don't like it. And I like that Good Times there. That was cute. I don't leave it there. I found it was annoying that the title was down so low. Sorry guys, I'm a little stuffed up. And I really wanted to get that banner in there, so I do get the banner in there. And then I found the Maggie Home Shine not puffy stickers, foam, like glitter stickers, and there was a thing there that says the Sweet Life. I couldn't fit the Sweet Life on that little banner, but I could fit Sweet Life, and I thought that was cute. And I love the little 2 hearts because it just kind of made me think of my husband and I, and there were gold plus signs, so I thought that was like a perfect addition to the plus sign background. And I love that Find What Makes You Happy is from the chipboard. I don't know what I'm doing. I am probably editing stuff as I work on this. Kind of multitasking. And I love the love that's there. I think that's really cute. So I'm trying to like use some open book stuff. I think it was open book. Something like that. I found some pink stuff. So I decide, oh, these little arrow things, these were gonna be the death of me, I swear. I think at one point I just was like ready to just call it a night and just be like, okay, we're done. I'm done. I will never scrapbook again because these stupid little chevron things were bothering me. I don't end up getting them completely straight, and I don't care. They're on. They didn't want to stick very well, but I just wanted to bring in pink because I had pink in other areas. And I put a little heart sticker behind the little heart, and it wasn't the right shape, but thankfully because those were foam, I made it, the gold outline fit around it, not perfectly, but well enough. None of these stickers wanted to stick. I ended up having to go back and stick them better. Except for the one that got stuck to the photo. That one's stuck there. It's not coming up. I don't like that tab there, so I don't end up leaving it. And I don't like that little one that's down with the arrows. It's just really random sitting there. So when I take the Hello Lovely off, I'm going to end up, oh my gosh, fast motion me shaking. That's me shaking up Heidi Swap Color Shine. There we go. I move it. I tuck it in there, and I do end up taking off that Hello Lovely. So I don't replace it with anything. But I'm going to use, I don't know the color. Primrose. I think it's Primrose. Heidi Swap. So this is like more pink coming in, just to add to the color. So I really kept it to like 3 colors, which is a little different for me. I like to go with a lot of colors a lot of times, but when I'm using, I don't know, just sometimes I will do like these 3 color layouts, and I really like them. They're really kind of funky looking. I decide I'm going to back it because it just seemed a little too plain. And then you won't actually see me do this because I do it off screen after I'm all done filming. I go, it's still not enough, because that's like my whole mentality is like, it's never enough. It just felt too plain for it to just be a border. So I put some washi tape down on the bottom and the top, which I do think you see me do. And then I take my fringe scissors and I cut a fringe in the top and the bottom and fold it around. And so you will see that in the final shot. Just to add texture, like it just kind of made me think of like New Year's Eve and fringe and I don't know, fun stuff like that. So yeah, but that is pretty much the layout, and I love how it turned out, and thanks for stopping by, and pictures are coming up. So bye!